And it is recording.
Okay. Both look at me. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? No, look at me. I don't believe that thumbs up lie.
We seem to be ready.
Okay. Control Point, episode 75, recorded on May 10th, 2009.
I'm Brent Copeland.
And I'm Eric Fullerton.
I'm Wes Wilson, and this is my squeaky chair.
Woo! Hi, squeaky chair.
Hi, squeaky chair. Hi, squeaky chair. And you know what? Tim Johnson's got a new map. It's the CP map set at sunset. Just thought I'd mention that anyway.
Cool.
Is it because you were worried you were going to not mention it later? Is that?
Yeah, because the email just came in, and I knew I'd forget it before.
That's a good plan.
Something happened.
That's a good plan.
True. Today we're going to have a nice little show here.
It's not going to be nice.
I'm kind of excited about it.
Don't lie to him.
It's going to be mean.
It's going to be crappy.
Vitriol.
Yeah. Full of hate and rage.
Yeah, true. You want to open this here briefcase?
I do. But don't we have something to get us into opening the briefcase?
Ah, yes, we do.
Like bathing suits?
We have...
Yes, we have to get into bathing suits to open the briefcase.
Oh my God, there's an ant. Yes, our studio is infested by small red ants today. I don't know what it is. I think it's
just
candy
your table.
Or something.
I think they like purple.
Possibly so. So we have some bumpers here, and made by Sliced Bread, and they're a lot shorter than Nivacaris's were a couple weeks ago.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I know. Here it is.
Briefcase.
Where are your precious papers now, Dummkopf?
And I'll play it one more time because it just messed up.
What's in the briefcase?
Where are your precious papers now, Dummkopf?
Yay, short and sweet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it.
Okay,
Like
that works.
So what is in the briefcase?
Well,
Hi, Eric.
we've got...
We are in the briefcase.
Nice.
Would that be wrong to make them think they were getting like some cool episode?
What are you doing? Are you doing a Mighty?
75.
Are you doing a Mighty Boosh ripoff or something?
Dun dun dun. So what is in this freaking thing?
Hi, Eric. We are in the... Oh.
First off, we've got there's some documents here that look like plans to a new close range sniper unlockable.
Nice.
Which I think is kind of cool. I'll have to look through these. And then we've got an interview with a spy superstar. And then we've got a handful of TF2 songs, and we've got some bumpers. And we've already started with the first bumper, and these are all from Sliced Bread. And we like bumpers.
Speaking of bumpers, Brent.
It looked like you were going to press a button over there. I was like, whoa, something's coming up. If you're looking to rent a game server for, say, TF2 or a... What? You changed it.
I did?
You messed me up. TF2 or for other popular games, then look no further than lowpings.net. Offers 100 tick servers starting at 99 cents a slot. They also rent Ventrilo servers. They have a fully featured web interface that lets you easily manage mods and settings. Go get yourself a server right now from lowpings.net.
.net.
That's too long. Let's just say this podcast was sponsored by lowpings.net.
Yeah, we need to shuffle it up a little bit. I might write a new bumper this week.
Yeah.
Touch my nipples, lowpings.net.
Left 4 Dead, drink, lowpings.net.
And now we have a bumper from Sliced Bread.
Yes, and he's going to let us know exactly what segment we're going into.
Status.
I appear to have burst into flame.
Well,
nice. Short and
sweet.
He's on fire.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So it showed the spy burst.
That was funny. I like what you did there, Brent. That's class.
Thanks.
So this is Status, where we talk about our weeks. I always steal the show. I'm always excited, and I'm like, I want to do mine first. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to go first? Okay.
Yeah, sure. I didn't play
I think we should let Wes go.
I didn't play at all. Not once.
Nice.
Not even once.
That's awesome. Did you think about it?
Yes, I did, but unfortunately, I was playing board games with Jolly and Spencer and some other people, and so yeah, no.
Huh.
I spent my week taking care of a baby.
That's right.
Working.
That's right.
Playing Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh.
And playing board games.
So, what do you think about last week's episode with Spencer?
I thought it was awesome.
Did you listen to it?
I was on it.
Well, I know, but I mean, did you listen?
I lived it. I didn't have to watch it.
I have not listened to the post-production version of the
okay.
show. No, I have not.
Well, you only talked a handful of times, so it was hard to remember that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't mind. You know, I'm a forgettable member of the cast.
Yeah, it's a recurring theme amongst all of our podcasts, apparently.
Yeah. What, being
What, that
forgettable?
I'm forgettable?
Yeah, I'm just not there anymore, really.
Oh, thanks.
yeah.
Thanks.
And we're having to replace you with new people. Things
Is
like
that me leaving Warp?
Huh?
You mean me leaving?
No. Wes leaving Warp.
I haven't left Warp.
Are you leaving?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just couldn't make it last week.
Just kidding. He had a baby last week. Give him a break. Come on.
Cut me some
So
slack.
anyway, I guess I'll just go ahead and talk about my week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a interesting week. I only played one night, but it was nice. I played Engineer, which I don't play much, but we were playing some what you call it, where you move the cart maps, and you always got to have engineers, and we only had one, so I switched over to Engineer, and I actually made someone rage quit because of our engineering. Which was, it was like, I haven't played Engineer in forever, and here someone got mad because I killed them over and over again.
Yeah.
And it was Leia.
Yeah.
So I felt kind of bad after she said that. Though. It was like, it'd be better, if it was like Sigma.
What were you doing that was so enraging?
They just couldn't get past our deadly sentries.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they tried again and again for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And they kept trying to, spies would come up there, and we would see them, and we'd kill them. And they would blow up one sentry, and we'd get it back up before they could do anything. It was just awesome teamwork between all the engineers that were on there, not just me. But it was quite fun. But that's about it. That's about all the TF2 I played. It got pretty late, and I was tired, so I went to bed. My girl had a birthday this weekend, so I spent a lot of time doing that, getting that prepared and stuff like that.
Okay. Sweet.
That's about it. So it all goes back around to you, the guy who usually starts it but didn't this week because he felt bad.
Yeah,
So
I guess I'll
how
start.
was your week?
It was pretty good. I played Friday night. Played on CP1. Played some Dust Bowl, some Fast Lane. I like Fast Lane. Played some Well.
I would like Fastlane more if it played Living in a Fast Lane, like why you played on it.
Yeah.
Right, some Urban Dance Squad. Is that who it was?
Yeah. I might improve it a little bit, but it was good. It was fun. I played Soldier. I started off playing Pyro, and I forgot. Oh yeah, I need to be playing Soldier because I like Soldier on that map. I like rocket jumping to that ledge that goes into the opposing building. There's like a little ledge, and you jump up there, and then you go in on the top floor.
Right.
I don't know why. I just like that, just jumping on that ledge. Anyway, so
I like jumping on the middle building in that one. The
building.
very middle point.
Oh yeah, it's like a gazebo, or it's like a wooden.
Yeah, it's like a wooden, whatever. But you can jump up there, and you can really dominate from up there and keep that point clear.
Right.
I've never been very good at rocket jumping.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to make conversation. I'll just.
I'm never very good at conversation.
I was never really good at it either. I don't know. I like playing that map because that's a goal of mine, is to enter into the top section. So that makes me be a better rocket jumper. Yeah, I don't know. So played a lot of Plants vs. Zombies this week, so much that I can't stop. And we're gonna do a daily gamer on that, so I don't want to waste the gold.
I actually started getting like carpal tunnel symptoms.
Really?
From playing it so much, yeah.
Especially with Whack-A-Zombie.
Yeah.
A lot of clicking on that one.
So is there a multiplayer aspect to it?
No.
Okay.
No.
We might have lost Brent.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's good though. It's fun. It's definitely worth $10.
We will enjoy our delicious Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm at the point where I'm farming for money.
Yeah, and that
I'm
just
grinding.
seems rather sad to me.
I
So
know,
another
it's
reason
sad.
not to play it.
Anyway,
Maybe
other
you
than
could do some trade skills later.
Yeah. Improve upon my spec tree.
Get a mount.
Star Trek. I watched Star Trek,
Do some role play.
and it was good. There was
The
a few-
movie?
A few things that I didn't like about it. Was all
Well,
the
you love
freaking-
time travel stories, so I bet this was. a good
Yeah,
one for you.
exactly. It was a nice surprise that there was.
Wow, y'all just ruined it for me.
Well,
No, it
not
didn't.
really.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of ruined for me. Someone on Twitter, I don't want to name who it is, but someone in the CP community was like, "Hey, this is a really good time travel story. It's I haven't seen
Yeah.
one like this in so
Card
long." And I'm
People like
Cardinal.
Ebert
I'm
didn't
like,
like
well,
it.
that ruined it.
It was
well,
Cardinal.
kind of, but Well, yeah, it was Cardinal.
Thanks,
but,
Carl.
But it was like it got me excited because I want to see it even more because I had no idea time travel was an element. Not that it's even touches anything like Back to the Future or anything. It's not the
I hear
main
Snape kills Kirk.
element. He does.
I just heard. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
But there's a lot of scenes where it'll be a close up of someone's face and it's out of focus and there's too many lens flares, way too many. Other than that, it was a good movie.
Well, but if you really look closely at those lens flares, J.J. Abrams likes to do little tricks with them. He actually puts the full script in there, and you can read it.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that was it.
All right, that
Well,
sounds great.
So I guess we have another bumper here.
We
from
does.
Sliced bread.
We totally
bread.
does. Mm.
On the loudspeaker.
Well, okay, yeah.
That's awesome.
That was because that's what we would do, right?
I know.
I almost feel left out. Or like there's more, something I'm missing at the end of them. I
Yeah.
don't know. Especially after the last time, they're just too short.
Yeah.
Now we've got a special interview today.
Aha.
We do.
Okay, here's something special, everyone. And I'm going to play it for you. Let's see here. Here it is.
Should I explain what it is before we go
Well,
in?
we're
No,
gonna
because
call
I'll
him.
explain it in this.
Okay.
All right, here it is. Today we have an interview with a certain spy named Unite S. Jenning. Jenning is a very experienced and dedicated spy with over 800 hours played. He's a performer and sings songs to the players during games, and he speaks in third person. He even has a custom map which features an amphitheater with pyrotechnics, and which he uses to perform his songs. He also has a Jenning comic book illustrated by Dill Pickle and a website with videos of his in-game performances. He couldn't be on the show due to scheduling conflicts, but I did get to interview him, which you can listen to right now. Hello, Jenning. Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Jenning would like to thank you and all of those on the control point for kindly allowing Jenning to appear. Jenning would be happy to share some biographical information with you. Jenning hails from Jenningland, where the current time is Jenning minutes past Jenning o'clock, Jenning daylight time. For a living, Jenning sells Jenning Raiders for Jenning Rural Electric. Jenning was also once very obese, but then Jenning went to Jenning Craig and shed all of those pounds. Jenning Craig. Jenning has played over 811 hours as spy. Jenning's second most played class is engineer with 5 hours and 40 minutes. Jenning has played over 811 hours as spy. Jenning.
What is your motivation for your performances? Why do you do it?
Jenning likes to sing to help create a fun, friendly atmosphere. Jenning believes that there are a lot of TF2 players out there who have become well known because they are very skilled at the game. Jenning thinks, however, that people have more fun when the players on the server are chatting and getting to know each other much better, rather than simply watching one very skilled player dominate the others. Jenning sings to help create that kind of fun environment, where everyone can still play a serious, intense game, but still be silly and fun with each other. Jenning.
About how many songs have you written and how many performances have you done?
Jenning has written and performed 7 Jenning songs, which include the Jenning Rap, to the tune of MC Hammer's Can't Touch This, the Jenning Ballad, to the tune of Gilligan's Island, Jenning 500 Hours, to the tune of The Proclaimers' 500 Miles, the Jenning Roll, to the tune of Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up, Spying Forever, to the tune of Rick Astley's Together Forever, Backstabbing Spy, to the tune of Don McLean's American Pie, and Secret Jenning Man, to the tune of Johnny Rivers' Secret Agent Man. Jenning has held about a dozen formal concerts, including one in Australia. Jenning has also had many informal concerts on various servers throughout TF2. In addition, some of Jenning's good friends have also written and performed their own Jenning songs. Jenning's good friend CyberX wrote and performed The Jenning Man to the tune of Billy Joel's The Piano Man at Jenning's 600 Hour as Spy Party. Jenning's good friend Aldershot also wrote a Jenning song called The Day My Pyro Died, patterned after Backstabbing Spy. YouTube videos of all of these songs, including Jennings' own songs and Jennings' good friends' songs, are all on Jennings' personal website, the JENING.net, at www.jenning.net.
Nice. Tell us about your fans.
Jenning is very lucky to have so many good friends across TF2 land. Jenning believes that all of his good friends are very, very nice people, and always help to make a game and any server very fun. Jenning also enjoys the fact that although his friends are casual and easy to talk to, they can play a mean game of TF2 as well, and keep Jenning on his toes. Many people have told Jenning that the reason they enjoy playing TF2 with Jenning is because the Jenning game is always full with friendly people who know how to joke around and have a good time. Jenning gives all credit for that to all of his good friends.
Do you have any stories about people who may not like you or try to disrupt or even heckle you during your performances?
When Jenning picked up TF2 to a server he did go, and then Jennings' life would change one day when Jenning said hello. At first they did not welcome him, they said to go please leave. They muted him and said please stop, do-do-do-do-do-do, but on he stabbed to the top. And then they cheered, they loved the spy they had met, they went to Jenning.net. Jenning.
Well said. Well sang. Can you give us a little behind the scenes on that custom amphitheater map?
Jenning would be happy to. The first stage map created for Jenning and his Jenning concerts was actually done for Jenning's 600-hour party this past January. Those videos are up on the Jenning blog at www.jenning.net. Jenning's good friend Zero Rogue of the Division 7 clan then wanted to create an even more elaborate stage map when Jenning debuted his song Backstabbing Spy, which many of you may have seen on YouTube. Zero Rogue's map is truly spectacular, Jenning thinks. It has a control room which allows a player to do things like pyrotechnics, confetti, balloons, and even create a fireworks show. There are also some very cool things on the map that you can't see on YouTube. There's a dressing room in the back, as well as a red carpet entrance when you first enter the map. Jenning is very grateful to his good friend Zero Rogue and all of his good friends for allowing Jenning to perform Jenning concerts before them on their maps on various servers.
So when and where can we watch your performances? Is there a way that you give notifications before your shows?
Jenning usually holds formal concerts at scheduled Jenning parties, such as Jenning's 600 and 720-hour parties. Jenning also sometimes schedules formal concerts when debuting a new song, such as when Jenning wrote and performed Backstabbing Spy in response to the spy changes in the Scout update. All scheduled Jenning concerts are always posted in advance on the Jenning blog at www.jenning.net. Just click on Jenning blog. Jenning also holds impromptu concerts all the time when he plays on various servers. If you're ever in a game with Jenning, Jenning invites you to ask Jenning to sing a song, and Jenning would be happy to oblige. Jenning.
Would you consider performing on a control point server? I could make it password only and announce the show beforehand.
Jenning would be deeply flattered and honored if your fans would appreciate that. Jenning would be happy to sing and perform a Jenning concert on the control point server anytime, anywhere. Jenning.
Thanks, that would be really fun. What do you like most about the spy?
Jenning enjoys the spy because he wears a suit and tie and is a good subject for Jenning songs. When you're playing Team Fortress, you'll pick a class, but he'll play Spy, a full commitment to his chosen path. You wouldn't see him without his suit and tie, and if you ask him what he's thinking, here's what Jenning would say to you: never gonna give it up, never drop cloak till he's found, till then he'll run around and divert you. Pyros might make him fry, but he will always play Spy. And then Jenning says hi and stabs you. Jenning does believe, however, that the spy smoking is probably bad for his health.
Do you have any advice for aspiring spies out there?
Jenning has played over 811 hours as spy and still has much to learn. Jenning suggests practice and patience with all of those scouts and pyros. Jenning also encourages all spies to be daring and be willing to get killed early and often if it helps your team.
I want to thank you so much for the interview.
Jenning really appreciates being invited onto the show and having a chance to talk with you and all of your fans.
Any last words?
Jenning hopes to see all of you out there playing games in TF2 land and encourages those who would like to learn more about Jenning to visit Jenning on the JENING.net at www.jenning.net. That's www.jenning.net.
Thanks again, Jenning, and we hope to see you on the servers.
Wow, Jenning.
Isn't he great?
He's awesome.
Yes.
The funny thing was,
So who's this Jenning guy?
Jenning is a spy. Jenning.
Jenning. I love how he just ends this with Jenning. Jenning. So you have to go check out his website if you haven't seen it, because he's got a lot of videos there on YouTube, like he said, and he busts it out. You know, he's like a rock star up on a stage. You know, fire and smoke and stuff. Like when he first appears, a bunch of smoke comes out, and he's standing right in the middle. So anyway, it's really crazy.
Well, it's funny because actually, I messaged Eric and said, "Hey, we got to get this guy on the show." And Eric goes, "I already emailed him."
Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah, it just happened to someone on our forum said something about Jenning, and that's where I first heard about it. And I just Googled Jenning and spy because they were saying something about he's an awesome spy. And then I found it, and then later found out that maybe that person found out about Jenning through Ubercharged.
Right.
Because they did a write-up about him. So anyway, so he's making the rounds, and I figured he would be perfect for Control Point because he's wacky and
Yes.
and out there and definitely entertaining, kind of like this show, I guess. So anyway, so that was really cool. And what did you think about him, Brent?
Jenning.
Jenning.
Well, that's enough. That's all I-
So we'll take a break from Jenning before we play one of his songs, so you can digest what you just heard, and we'll go into a little bit of news, and then the State of the Server by Johnny Napalm, and then I'll play a Jenning song, which he recorded specially for this show.
Nice.
But first, let's talk about the TF2 blog post about the sniper unlocks. And this is basically Walker describing an unlockable that encourages the sniper to, in quotes, get a little closer to his target. Interesting.
Yes.
Here's another quote. It says, we want to give him some of the primary advantage in return for something else, so that enemies he kills feels like they were engaged with him, and feel like they could have survived if they just managed to fight a little better. So basically, it's what we all gripe about. We go, well, you know, I was across the thing and I keep getting sniped, and it's so lame because it's just some camping sniper. And
Well, that's one thing. They say here they've got two little things that they wanted to take into consideration. The first was whether or not you understood what killed you. And that's definitely something that frustrates me. If I get one shot killed too much, you know, I'm just like,
yeah.
And the second was whether it was to tell whether you were engaged, if you were actually engaged with the person that killed you. Like if you bought him a ring and asked him to marry you.
Right. Well, and, you know, one of my biggest issues with snipers is, okay, they can sit there and shoot you all day long. That's their job, right? And they do a good job of it. Well, you obviously get mad at them and you want to kill them, but to do that, you've got to do something that's not really your job.
Yes.
Right? Like, you're going against the goal of the map, either to cap a point or move a card or to do whatever, because your sniper should be killing the snipers, right?
Right, yeah, that's true. So yeah, so they're pulling them back into the game, it sounds like.
Making them run around and stuff.
Yeah. You know,
I support this.
They're just like, we're giving you a sniper dot. You know, it's just going to be in the middle of their screen, a little aim.
Well,
Yeah.
like, what are the things that you would do to get closer? Like, what would you need to do? Like, plant something on the target and then step away and shoot it? Like, why would you need to be close? And I'm not thinking, oh, it's just a short-range gun, because he already has that.
Well, I would think it would be something that is highly accurate up to a certain point in time and has a wide field of view.
Oh.
So when you're zoomed in, you have a wider field of view, but it's only highly accurate up to a certain range.
Okay.
I think it's getting a hawk.
A hawk?
Yeah.
That would take away a little from the Chiefs special, but...
Yeah, but since the chief is imaginary, this isn't actually real.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He doesn't How dare you?
I think they're going to give him the hawk.
Jenning. A hawk. That would be pretty sweet. The first animal.
Now, this isn't this unlock they're talking about, because obviously you don't have to be close to... Unless you got to throw bacon on them, right? Throw bacon on them, get real close, slap that bacon on them, then let the hawk go after them.
Oh.
Bacon.
I like that. That's a nice little combo.
Yeah. Because they're getting into food. You know,
Yeah.
so I think we'll have food on the train. Or maybe he has to throw the jars of urine on them.
Oh yeah, you'd have to be close for that.
And
too.
that
comfortable
will
with this
summon
discussion
a
anymore.
leopard, right?
I'm not comfortable.
Maybe
with
it's a leopard. Maybe it's not a hawk.
I don't know why they would put lepers in this game. I don't know what
Leopards.
you're.
leper.
Leopards. So you throw the urine on them. The leopard smells it, and it's like
No, that's
in
like
heat,
deer,
and the leopard
right?
comes up and starts humping them to
That's
death.
like deer like pee, right, or something like that.
What?
Isn't that right?
Well,
Something
you-
about like
no,
like
that's
hunters
to
buying,
hide your
like-
scent.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you
you rub
cover your-
like deer pee on you?
No,
Yes.
just to the area. Maybe because it's so accurate and strong that it covers your scent. You don't actually have
Oh.
to put pee on yourself. That'd be a little.
Or jumping
little
into a
too
pool
much.
of urine. It would be a little over the top.
Okay, Rambo.
Okay. Well,
I still want to see Boomerang. I mean, does anybody think we're going to see a Boomerang at all as one of his unlocks?
I don't know. That would be really cool, though.
a boom ring?
A boomerang. I mean,
Oh,
that's
boomerang.
so Australian, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's true.
And maybe he'll have an alligator pet.
That'd be.
I mean, if they're going MMO, right? He could have a pet alligator,
Yeah. And ride it too, like a little mount.
So you're saying that he's going to become the hunter class?
basically, right?
Nice.
Ranged weapon,
Yeah.
alligator pet, and a
no.
boomerang.
I like the leopard and the pea and all that stuff. That was cool.
I kind of like the leper idea that Wes brought up.
Yeah, you throw pee and then lepers come out.
It's like it's a little bit of Left 4 Dead drink combined with Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, because lepers are like zombies.
They
Wow,
are.
You were
It's-
so,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
yeah,
so
yeah.
insensitive.
I'm a leperist, okay? I have issues with lepers. Put them all on islands,
Maybe.
and then when the bomb
Maybe the
drops-
sniper is a kangaroo, and like something comes out, and he has to be close to you, and the little,
There you go.
like a little gimp or like a little.
Like you
miniature
don't know it's the
sniper.
sniper, right? Because it's a kangaroo hopping around.
Yeah.
And then he pops up out of the pouch of the kangaroo and shoots
And
you.
he's covered in deer pee.
He's got pee in his mouth, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
What is going on here? No,
Okay. Well, let's get back on track.
I am not. I'm not. I don't like this. This is not where I want to be.
All right. Is there a track to get back onto? Let's see. So anyway, so that was really the gist of the entire blog post, I believe. Right? I mean,
Yes,
that's what I got out
it
of
wasn't just it was actually letting you know that it wasn't just going to be more insta kills from a distance.
it. Right. So that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Maybe it's a melee thing. Maybe it's a.
No, actually what it is, and I got this confirmed, so just don't tell anybody or I might get in trouble.
So you got this down?
He's got to stay close to the person, and what he is, it's just like a light, basically like a flare, and he calls it an air strike on the person.
Oh wow!
So if they fought
like it.
better and killed him before the airstrike comes, is what they're trying to say.
That's
Okay.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Airstrike.
So,
Lovely.
like I said, don't tell anybody.
Okay, I won't. Jenning.
So this next part about password recovery, are we going to talk about that?
Oh yeah, what is that all about? I didn't.
Wanna talk
I didn't
about
put.
Jennings, do we have a bumper for derailed or anything like that?
What is this? What is this about?
We want him to evidently password recovery on the forums doesn't work.
Oh.
Okay.
And this is, I believe, talking about our forums,
Yes.
not like Steam forums. And this is what it is. We moved to a different server a while back. Y'all know this. And our mail function on the server does not work for whatever reason. And we're just lazy and don't feel like messing with it. We'll get to it.
Oh yeah.
If you have issues with password recovery, don't forget it in the first place. That's probably the best thing to do.
Don't forget it.
And then the second one
Brilliant.
is email Eric, and he will change your email to change me
Yeah. Jenning.
or to something, and he'll tell you what it is, and then you can go in there and change it.
Yeah.
And we'll fix it eventually.
Yeah. This is also the reason why the forums don't email you when there's been a new post that you've been subscribed to. It's because all mail functions cease to exist on our server. I don't know why. But we'll
I'm
find out
actually
why.
looking at the email stuff right now because we were talking about this. So it is something
Okay.
on our mind, and we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
And there are some SMTP settings in PHPBB itself, so we might just change over to that and see if we can get that to work.
Okay. So cool, dude. let's check out State of the Server by Johnny Napalm. He's going to explain.
Explain. He's going to explain the situation with the server.
He's going to slap down the server lowdown.
Jenny.
All up in our faces. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, CP community. It's your friendly neighborhood server admin, Johnny Napalm, here with this week's State of the Servers for the week leading up to episode 75. This will be as frequent an update as events warrant, or I will cover it live if I manage to guest host again. Moving on to issues? None really. Things seem to be humming along just fine. Map stuff? Added CP Beta 8 and King of the Hill Blast B4, which was a suggestion from, I believe, Magma Spire. These are not in rotation, but can be nominated for votes. I'm not really seeing much feedback on the rotation in the forums, so I'd like to see some more of that. We did a recent tweak to get the stock maps a little bit less bunched up in the rotation, so hopefully that's working out better. On to other things, we added Panda to the CP3 admin list for source mod, since he's coordinating a lot of the pickup game activity there. We've added the Fun Command X plugin back in on CP number 1, so admins can drug, freeze, teleport, blind, disco mode, freeze bomb, firebomb, all kinds of evil admin tricks. So let the hijinks begin in a responsible and friendly manner, of course. Got no new future plans for the server. The only thing on my plate as far as things I want to do is that map rating system, so hopefully sometime soon I'll get to that. Anyway, that's all I have for this week. Get out there and play.
That's good trip!
Jenning.
I've got to say,
What's that?
awesome job, Johnny Napalm. I played on the server. When I played on the server this week, it was like all the messages were done up, really nice. And I assume that Johnny did that. Maybe someone else did that. I don't know.
You mean like the pop-ups and all that
all
stuff?
the pop-ups were
I noticed that
really
too.
informative.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was sitting there going, wow, I didn't know that. You know, it was like cool information that you should know about the server and about us and about playing there and listening to the podcast. So I appreciate all that hard work. That's awesome.
And also the entire intro thing, you know, when you first log in. I know that was actually a collaboration that was on the forums, and people were getting the gist of it. You know, it's just rules, you know, don't be an ass clown, kind of stuff like that. But it's well written, and there's no misspellings or anything. It's nice.
That's important.
So anyway.
That is important.
Yeah, and that's an
See how easy
thing.
it is to derail this podcast? Just say something with emphasis, and
I don't
there it
really
is.
know what you're talking about.
So I think maybe we should also give a little update on CPCon.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
Isn't this a good place for it?
Okay. Sure, that sounds great. CPCon's coming up in a couple of weeks. For those who have been living under a rock, CPCon is a small control point oriented group going to a convention in Birmingham called PlayOnCon. We have rented out a hotel for the weekend, and we're going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I got some confirmation. We've got a hypnotist coming. Daikaju's going to come and play Sunday afternoon.
Sweet.
We're going to have a control point sing along.
Nice.
Do all the
Very cool.
We're gonna sing control point songs and have a good time with that.
Is someone gonna dress up like Jenning and do a little Backstabbing Spy?
I don't know. There
That'd
could
be
be
pretty fun,
some.
wouldn't
There could be some spy costumes. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Additionally, we've got like all kinds of game designers there. We've got Andrew Greenberg from White Wolf and Holistic Design. We've got Sean Patrick Fannin, who designed Shanetar.
He was there last year, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He's coming back. We're doing a D&D 4th edition National Gameplay Day thing where the 4th edition Monster Manual 2 is coming out that day, and we're going to be running adventures featuring monsters. These are sanctioned. This is a sanctioned event.
Okay.
And it should be a good time. So I really recommend, if you're interested in it, come to our forums. We've got some updates on it. This is in Birmingham, Alabama on Memorial Day weekend. It will be running Friday through Monday, but we will be having a pre-party on Thursday night. Go check it out.
That's like a week and a half from now.
Yep.
Also, we're going to do some live streaming and podcasting from there. I believe the guys at Friendly Fire are going to do a podcast.
Yep.
Maybe we'll be guests on it and just totally derail their show. Or
Will that be number 5?
something like that, yeah.
Because I'm supposed to be on number 5 since I said they weren't going to make it past 5.
Oh.
Nice.
I didn't really say that. I just was saying, we'll see. They took me seriously.
Like if they, yeah. No, they have classes to go through.
Yeah. But
That's true. We had a lot of content at the beginning of our show too.
Yeah, we still do. I mean, this is episode 75.
That's
and,
true. That's
We
true.
have things
Content
like
laden.
I mean, we bring to you people like Jenning and M Sleeper. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
And Easter egg jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, while we're talking about the CPCon, we did order the shirts that were on sale on our site. They are no longer available, as you might have noticed if you gone to the thing. We did order a few extra to hopefully just in case we wanted to give some away or to sell a few more to try to pay the artist who created it. So go to CPCon and buy a shirt there, and we'll hand them out there. If we should get them in time. They said 7 to 10 days. So hopefully I don't have to drive back here Friday and get them. But we'll see. We'll get them to CPCon.
Hopefully we'll have posters too.
I don't know. Did you order posters?
No, not yet. Well, we have hats. We have baseball hats with
Yeah.
embroidered DWP logo. We have lots of pins and stickers and stuff. We'll probably just give away.
And there's going to be a lot of big names down there. We've got a lot of the people from Friendly Fire, Mint, Deg's thinking about coming.
Cool.
We've got Boomrocker coming. We've got Times Squared. Who else?
Yeah, Mintalk,
Ash Williams,
Nivek,
Nivek
Bad Easy, Nico,
John Maz.
John Maz.
Akon's going to be
John
there.
Maz is helping out on the assassination stuff a lot. He's got some great ideas. So that's pretty fun.
Snoctopus.
And there's a lot of people going. I mean, so many names I can't think of them all.
Yeah.
So we just screwed
overwhelming.
up naming them. Now they're not going.
I know, you named everybody but me. Great. Thanks, guys.
Well, I've been working, trying to get the schedule finalized. Hopefully, I'll have a moderate revision of the schedule up tomorrow on the Control Point forums, and also I'm on the PlayOnCon Live Journal. I'm doing daily updates, although I haven't done it today and yesterday. Doing 25 days of PlayOnCon programming, just to let you know. So anyway,
Cool.
so CPCon, PlayOnCon.
Woo, it's gonna be a
you come down.
blast.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so now before we get to the next section, remember I promised you a Jennings song? Well, here it is, and this is Backstabbing Spy.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how those backstabs used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could help my team advance and take out anything that looked hostile. But February made me shiver with that update Valve delivered. Bad news in the patch notes, a lump welled up in my throat. I can't remember if I cried when I read the changes to the spy, but something touched me deep inside the day the backstab died. So bye-bye, good old backstab of mine. Valve changed the animation and we're left wondering why. It won't be the same no matter how hard we try, but I'll never give up playing as Spy. No, we'll never give up playing as Spy. Well, the Spy has always had it tough. Those backstabs slipped and those flames were rough, but that was just our reality. But the one thing on which we relied was stabbing you. Even in the side, it gave us hope and more than one strategy. Well, they took away our bag of tricks, and those face stabs we hate, they're still not fixed. Now, Valve, your faults are few. But really, did you think this through? Now the new animation, well, yes, it's quick, but what good is it when it's just a nick? Well, it feels like stabbing at a wall of bricks the day the backstab died. And we were singing bye-bye, good old backstab of mine. Valve changed the animation and we're left wondering why. It won't be the same no matter how hard we try, but I'll never give up playing as Spy. No, we'll never give up playing as Spy. Well, the new patch was not all bad news. There's new disguises for us to choose, and your name and health we all can just look and see. But the backstab change, well, that was key. It changed the Spy fundamentally from how we stand to how we sap your sentries. So this is what has come to pass. All spies must relearn their class, and now we must predict, can the old dogs learn new tricks? And as for Jenning, would he stay strong and stick with the class that he's played so long? Well, he still spied when he wrote this song the day the backstab died. And we were singing bye bye, good old backstab of mine. Valve changed the animation and we're left wondering why. It won't be the same no matter how hard we try, but I'll never give up playing as Spy. No, we'll never give up playing as Spy. Well, you, my friends, fought the good fight and told the world of the spy's plight. Weeks passed and March came along. Now Valve was kind, they paid us heed and gave us the changes we said we need. Maybe they even heard our song. While our side stabs they were restored, Valve took care of our discord. They even fixed disguises. They're so full of surprises. So thank you, Valve, you tightened your belt, and your response, it made our hearts melt. But we won't forget the way we felt the day the backstab died. So bye bye, good old backstab of mine. Valve changed the animation and we're left wondering why. It won't be the same no matter how hard we try, but we'll never give up playing as Spy. No, we'll never give up playing as Spy. Bye bye, good old backstab of mine. Valve changed the animation and we're left wondering why. It won't be the same no matter how hard we try, but I'll always be a backstabbing Spy. Jenning.
Drink.
I love that. Jenning.
It's a good song, but I'm kind of with Nivek.
What's that?
Man, that's a long song.
It is a long song, yeah.
But at least it was about a spy.
Yeah.
Jenning.
True. Jenning. Excellent stuff. Very good. I loved it. I laughed. I cried.
You didn't cry.
I did a little bit.
I saw him tear up a little bit.
Laughed and lied.
Yeah. And we have a bumper. Is that exciting or what?
I'm waiting on pins and needles.
And here it is.
Listener contributions.
We're in a good team.
Yeah, we do. Take that.
Was that good or what?
That was great.
All right, so we have an email. Anybody care to read it?
Go, Brent.
This is from Justin. Hey, CP, this is Justin. No, I haven't come up with an interesting nickname yet. How about Justin 4727? Anyway, I just got TF2 in my. Oh, you're doing the backwards thing, aren't you?
Yeah, backwards thing.
Or would it be knit sudge?
I don't know. Sudge
knit
is good.
Sudge.
Yeah.
How about nipples? No one's taking nipples yet.
Okay.
I just got TF2, and my friend told me about your podcast, and I've been listening for a couple of weeks now. I was thinking about TF2 today and had somewhat interesting, not class-based question. If you had to pick one game on your Steam account and delete all of the others for 2 months, what game would it be? Great podcast, and keep up the great work.
2 months?
So basically, you could only play this one game for 2 months. Steam game.
Wow. I'd stick with TF2. I mean, that's the only game I'd
probably do Plants vs. Zombies.
No, it's gonna run dry within 2 months. Easy.
Are there unlocks coming up or not?
There are achievements. They just opened a bunch of achievements.
Yeah.
Right after I beat like a bunch of stuff.
I know, yeah.
I was like, crap, I gotta go back and play it again.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess TF2. I mean, I don't know. 2 months.
It's a toss up between TF2 and Left 4 Dead.
Ooh, yeah, Left 4 Dead.
I'm going to have to go with TF2 just because I kind of got to watch playing Left 4 Dead like around my kids and stuff.
Okay.
So it's a little harder to play it to find the time to do it. Whereas TF2, I can pretty much. I know it sounds weird because you're still shooting and blowing up people, but my son doesn't like zombies and has nightmares about them. So
yeah, maybe 2 weeks. but not 2 months. 2 weeks I would do Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, I do Plants vs Zombies for 2 weeks. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Interesting question.
Okay,
I liked it a lot. I laughed and cried.
Lied. The next one's from Hobbity J. Hey CP, am a fan of your rambling and tangential podcast. Which one's that? We've got lots of them. It keeps me entertained, and I work mostly from home. I'm new to the podcast community, but I've started to play on the servers more, as the people who play seem to want the same thing as me out of the game: fun without ass clownery. It's a good goal. At the end of this link is a picture I wanted to show off, used to shamelessly self-promote with. I play reasonable with most classes and like to fit into whatever is needed, but my default is sneaky kamikaze pyro style. I do have one question, one part, no classness about it, sneaky or otherwise.
I love how they have to like preface their questions now so they get through the screening, right?
Yeah.
Nothing about classes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can go on.
When you're having a rubbish game where every rocket flying at you is a crit, you have a special spy scent on you that attracts knives. It's called Deer Pea. And even the scouts are owning
Sniper
you.
pea.
How do you snap out of it and start enjoying the game again? The main way that I'll try to do it is I'll try to team up with somebody. Like if it's getting bad and like I'm just getting owned, I'll either like try to find somebody else to team up with, and maybe even if we're dying, if we're playing as a team, you know, it makes the game feel a little more fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or map change and server change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I either, depending on the situation, if I'm not playing a soldier, I usually switch to soldier because I'm just probably a better soldier than other classes that I play.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a soldier and it's still happening, I usually switch to pyro because, you know, any noob can kill people as a pyro. Right? You just throw the flame around and people die.
True. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't take, there are good pyros and it does take skill to play a good pyro, but just because of the nature of lighting people on fire and other people kill them for you, it's real easy to get kills and kind of get out of the mindset of, man, I just can't kill anybody. Like there's those nights where it's just like 5 minutes into the game and you're 0 score and you're like, what's going on? Why can't I shoot anyone as you walk into a crit, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, So it's just that sort of thing. Or maybe engineer and kind of do the same thing. Throw up a gun somewhere and just let it do the work for you until you get a couple kills and then go on with it. Or rage quit.
Yeah. Yeah, I like map change and server change. Always keeps it fresh.
You start kicking, you know, the good players.
Yeah. Go to extremes.
Hey, did the server just go down? Did for you, bud.
Nice one. Well, up next we have a question from Magma Spire.
Hot molten magma spire.
He asks us question. Here it is.
Hey there, Control Point. This is Magma Spire, hanging out on Server 3. Other than the occasional scrim, this place doesn't see much action. I was wondering, do you guys have any ideas for livening up this lonely server? Thanks for listening, and I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I mean, Server 3 is kind of just out there for kind of scrims, for practice and for squads. And we just kind of, when we got this deal with lowpings.net, we didn't want to like take away what we already had.
Yeah.
So we just kind of asked for it, and we could probably ask him to raise the limit and get more people on there or something.
But it's not really for public use. Like,
yeah, it's just for private use. Maybe it will be probably more difficult on unlock nights if we use that one because it's much fewer people, but that'll make it easier, right?
It'll make me happier.
So that'll be kind of nice. But yeah, it's not really a play server, honestly.
Yeah, and one of the ideas I had for the server is to have JENING have a concert there because it's a private server, right? We have password. We can make the password something different that night and say, okay, here, come in.
And we can do that for one too. You can throw a password on any server that's non-passworded.
Okay.
You just can't take Really, you're not. A lot of these places, you're not supposed to take the password off a private server because they charge less. And normally, what they do is just have something that probably checks every night to make sure you still get a password or something.
Okay. I'm still not sure.
Probably never reboots.
How would we choose 24 people to go watch JENING?
We would just stream it, right? We'd just let them watch it through the
just
Source
stream it out
TV.
here.
Well,
Source TV, right?
But yeah,
okay,
I mean, we
okay.
could do that too. Source
We could do that
TV.
too,
We
yeah.
could probably hook Source TV into this and stream it as well, which would.
Ooh, that would be
It'd be like a
cool.
huge
Better.
event, right?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I think that would be awesome to have a night where it's like a CP concert, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds stupid, but maybe do a short podcast, you know, and then we have him sing live, and we have some other people who play live on the stage and things like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Very cool. Okay. We have another question here from Bold Medius.
Hey CP, Mrs. Balmedes here. This week I'm the one who's going to bring you rapid fire questions because Magma Spy and I thought that Rusty needed a bit of a break. Magma Spy should be doing it next week, and then Rusty should be back the week after next week.
Just turn it up a little.
So for the time being, you've got me. There are some questions I'm not really good at judging how much time you're going to need to answer them, so I think Eric should just get on the pause button and leave a bit of a gap just in case you're going to do it that way, but I would advise it. So anyway, here we go.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with
Balmedes. Baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
24/7 arena or 24/7 territory control?
TC, I guess.
Dice roll servers or all crit servers?
Dice roll.
Would you pay for a best of Milkshake Tunes CD? But what if you weren't able to download them for free?
Yeah.
Which has a higher potential for lulls on a server? Turning on friendly fire and watching what happens, or teleporting the entire enemy team in front of you and using a Hadouken?
Oh, yeah, definitely the second one. We've done that before.
Which would you say is the better kill? Hadoukening a sniper that's scoped in, or accidentally flare gun killing a cloaked spy?
Hadoukening the sniper.
TF2 Mario Kart style, or TF2 Sim style?
Cyberpunk.
What do you think it is with Valve and maps that have 2 syllables? Example, Egypt, Dust Bowl, Gold Rush, Two Fort, Fast Lane, and Badlands.
Turbine. Is that a question?
If Valve ever released Steam for Macs, or indeed all source games for the Mac, would you switch?
No, absolutely not.
For defending a control point, a sentry, or a heavy with a Natasha and a dispenser?
A sentry.
New Two Fort, or the classic Two Fort?
The new 2 Fort. I don't like
Death
that
from
one.
falling damage, or a telefrag?
Telefrag.
Zombie Fortress, or hide and seek?
Zombie Fortress.
Whatever happened to the well instead of well?
It's on vacation.
What is rarer, a face stab or a female player of TF2?
Female player of
Do you prefer
TF2.
the demo men or gentlemen?
Gentlemen.
What would you say happens more, face stabs or the control point crew getting laid?
Wow.
Rocket
Face
jumps
stabs.
or
That's
sticky
dirty.
jumps?
I didn't hear the last one.
Playing TF2 on super low quality with lag or super high quality with no lag but without any sound?
Lag. Yeah.
Lag. I
Which
do
is
it all
more
the time.
satisfying? 2 consecutive air shots on someone or backstabbing 3 people in a row?
I like the backstabbing
Leroy
chain.
Jenkins or the scout after 3 cups of sugar?
Leroy Jenkins.
To crit or not to crit?
Crits. It's the game.
Yeah.
How you
Enough the
play it.
inevitable. Baby or babby?
Babby.
And to add to that, how is baby formed?
Well, you got to be in love, and then you hug each
Seriously
other.
Now, what cowardly man does send babies to fight me?
The gentle ones?
So if the heavy is TF2's tank, what does that make the pyro?
A boyfriend. A
Do you
girlfriend?
think that the cat face, by which I mean the :3 emoticon, is harmless fun or pure evil?
Harmless fun.
And finally for this week, what is the worst way to die in humiliation? So there you have it, that's the rapid fire questions for this week. Special thanks go
Didn't really
out
have much
to
time on that one.
Invisible Ted,
Yeah, what?
Johnny Napalm, Noobs Love Cake, Cake is a Spy, Frostbite, Sada,
I think Bad
Soulrod,
Death.
Magma Spire,
Bat death.
Random
Yeah.
Things,
Yeah, that's a pretty
me,
bad one.
Fucking hate when this guy
and, of
comes
course,
up
Rusty
and you're
Bullet
like
for
trying to
letting me do
reload
it
and you're like
this week.
rocking
That's it for this, guys,
face.
and see ya.
See, I self beat myself.
Nice. Ooh, wow, that one caught us by surprise. I don't know why I didn't realize that was the what's it called? Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Yeah. So I thought it went well. I didn't have to pause or anything, so that's cool. Now we have another email, and this is not a rapid fire.
This is actually from the Mini Panda. If you had to choose between getting the Spy's Watch, an unlimited can of bonk, a sandwich, also unlimited, the Engineer's PDA/buildings, the Spy's disguise kit, not just the 9 TF2 classes, to have in real life, which would you pick? Thanks. Keep up the good podcasting. If you haven't mentioned the chef yet, I just ruined this podcast chance of having a chef-free episode.
The chef. He makes a mean dinner. Okay. So, we have to choose. If we were to choose... I like choosing. I like the word choose.
I think... I think the disguise kit.
So you'd be, what, Mysteria?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Well...
You got limited invis.
Well, this is just the disguise kit.
Right, but the Spy's Watch.
Oh,
limited
yeah.
invis, because they didn't say unlimited like the bonk drink gets.
Right.
Yeah.
See, if it was unlimited, I'd probably take the Spy's Watch. But you take unlimited off of that, I don't
know. If you could be whoever you want with the Spy's disguise kit, that would be pretty sweet.
That would be.
I mean, the engineers' buildings are pretty cool, but
after a while, you'd be in jail from too many people dying.
Yeah, or walking in front of your sentry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Spy's kit as well.
The old spy kit.
Change it if the Spy's Watch was unlimited.
I like it. Yeah, that's pretty imba.
Okay, so want to get the next one?
Sure. The next email we got is from Nivicaris. He says, "Hey CP, I don't know if you've noticed, but in Valve games, they seem to use the same tactic, in quotes, more than once. What I mean is certain game ideas that are implemented in more than one game. For instance, the medic's overheal in TF2 is remarkably similar to the pills in Left 4 Dead. They both give you quick health and both wear down over time. My question is this: do you know of any, or have you noticed any Valve game ideas that have implemented into more than one game? Oh yeah, also CP number 2 is going down this month since no one ever plays on it anymore. All I can say is this: it was an honor to be the host of a server, and while you guys got number one working, I'm happy to have helped."
That's cool.
Yeah, I'd first like to say that we appreciate you having it up as well. Even though you did the lamest thing in the world and took crits off it, it was still nice.
So many people like that. I know a lot of people like that. I don't know why.
Now, to get back to your answer, I would say yeah. I mean, like Left 4 Dead, they've got guns. Left 4 Dead, they've got guns in TF2. They got bullets. In Left 4 Dead, they got bullets. And
you shoot the other people.
That's right. Shoot other people.
Yeah, that's true.
You're supposed to work together.
Yeah.
For
so this
common
is
goal.
just any Valve game?
Yeah.
Okay. Half-Life is fun.
Oh, they got guns in that too.
And it's
Good
fun.
call.
And TF2 is fun.
And bullets.
Yeah.
Anything?
I wonder how this question got through.
Crates. Half-Life has crates. What other game has crates?
All first-person shooters.
Left 4 Dead has crates.
Ah, yes.
All first-person shooters have crates. Have you not ever noticed? Have you never
They
heard
always
this?
do, don't they?
It's called the time to crate. There's actually a website
Portal
that
you push crates around everywhere.
Yeah.
But there's a website that takes every game and says how long it takes to get to the first crate.
They all got pixels.
Remember what was the spy game? The chick, it was all 60s spy. No One Lives Forever.
Yeah.
That was like Crate City. It was just crates.
I never played that game.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I heard it was good.
I hear when they put the chef in, he's gonna have crepes.
Hey, I like that. Good. Well said.
Okay, so we've got another.
The interior designer will have crepe paper.
Nice. Crepe paper.
Yeah.
Does that even exist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word on that. We have something here from Wookins. Wookins.
What are you doing?
I don't have this MP3.
Have you ever thought about like
It must have got added after we sat down.
Yeah.
I'll have to go and check my email.
Hi guys, Wookins here with the beginning of a new line of questions designed to ruin the listener contribution segment for at least the next 10 episodes. Keep on podcasting, brothers.
Really? That was it?
Just say the word, and I'll start screening these questions too.
All right, here we go. Okay.
That was nice.
Here it is.
That just popped up.
I'm just gonna edit this in there since I got it in my email. Okay, here it is from Wookins.
Hey guys, Wookins here, and seeing as hats are all the rage in TF2 now, I'm going to present to you the first ever which hat question. So, without further ado, if you were stuck on a deserted island and you had to pick a hat, which hat would you like to be stuck with? For me, I would pick the sombrero, because it would offer plenty of shade, and to kill time, I could just do the Mexican hat dance. So, good luck with the podcast, and see you on the servers.
I would get a really thin hat so I could blow my head off and not have to listen to any more of these questions.
I'm going with the beer helmet.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all feed into this. Feed in.
Yeah, I like that.
Way to go.
I like a good bowler hat. I don't know why. I do a derby.
Yep.
I don't know why I tried to make him sound like a Muppet. I'd never heard his voice before. I think it's the Wookins.
Yeah.
Hello there, Kermit the Frog here.
Cutesy. Maybe a football helmet or some sort of a helmet you can crack open coconuts with.
Yeah. Swiss Army helmet. It's got a little knife on it.
How about a helmet with a flare gun? Huh? You don't think about it? A ham radio hat.
That's stupid.
I'm going to wear
that is really stupid. What do you...
a sailboat cap that you just pull the cord and it creates a sailboat in front of you.
Nice.
I just don't know where you're getting this stuff.
It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
Low jack hat. Mine's got a low jack built in.
Low jack hat. Is there anything else on this show that's worth doing anymore?
No, actually. Yes. We got a question of the week.
Cool.
Now the question is, do we have a bumper to go with that question of the week?
No, I guess we don't.
Sucker.
This is a Fritz question of the week, number 37.
Hey CP, Ifrit here. My question this week is this. What's the longest time you've spent without playing TF2, and why was it? See ya.
It's been about 2 weeks for me now, and I had a baby.
Yeah.
I've probably gone at least a week.
Yeah. I think I went, well, I don't know really. Maybe a week probably. Probably
when Warhammer first came out. No, I think I still even just played just because I felt like I had to.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I know. I just think it's funny.
Even if I only play it for like just to get in and just taste it again, you know, probably a week or something. Yeah, not really very long. And that's pretty good for an entire year, right? Or over a year of playing TF2. I just don't overplay it. You know, you get bored of it.
What?
That's a good question.
So now we're moving on to shoutouts.
Or surveillance. You're skipping surveillance here.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, yeah. Surveil.
I actually added some to the surveillance. During the show, I got a thing from Doom to You, and he was talking about remember the paper craft?
Yeah.
We were talking about it in a episode long ago, I think episode 71. So 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And he sent me the link, so I put the link in here that maybe we get it in the show notes for people to see. It's a photo bucket account that has all like the templates for all the different things. So how about this? If we come to CPCon, go print one out and make it and bring it down. Maybe we can make a game up with them, right?
Oh,
like
yeah. Yeah, and if you make it, we'll put it here in our studio as one of our many little decorations for the video cast. So, you know, you'll be able to see
are y'all going to have time to make one?
Somebody's got to make one. I'm not making it. I mean,
no.
You just called out the audience, right? And said
Well, yeah, I want them, but I think we should make them too if we have time. I'm going to try to make a soldier one before I go down and put like a chaos tag or something over his head.
Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm working on posters. I want posters.
See. There's 2 weeks. Now, they may be able to print them off by then, but we'll see.
I need to start packing tonight.
Okay, so is this we also got a video from Clyde Frog? Or is that old?
Yeah, that's new. Is this surveillance? Oh, this is surveillance. You know what we missed? A quality bumper.
Your delays are killing me over here.
Wait a minute. This is for reconnaissance, not surveillance.
I don't know what you're doing.
Have
Wait
you
a
been
minute.
drinking, man?
Wait, what is reconnaissance? We don't need to do reconnaissance anymore. do we?
No.
Wow. Okay, so you got the bumper wrong, and
Reconnaissance.
it's reconnaissance instead of surveillance, but I'll play it anyway.
Incoming! Incoming!
Reconnaissance.
All right.
You know what's kind of funny is that one was the only one done backwards so far, right?
That's true, yeah. Otherwise known as surveillance. Yes, and papercraft, that was the first item. The second one is a video sent in to us from Clyde Frog, and this is Scout Chop. This is funny. Is
this like the slap chop video?
Yeah. It's done with it's like a
awesome
infomercial or whatever. It's really short. It's
4 or 5
commercial.
seconds. 4 or 5 seconds.
45 seconds. It's funny. It's laugh out loud funny, actually. So I would definitely watch it. It's dubbed over with the Scout doing the voices and stuff, and it's perfect, dead on. I mean, it's genius. It's a work of art.
Have you seen the rap chop?
No.
The one making fun of the slap chop. You know what the slap chop thing is, right? With the
little thingy that chops up to
yeah. Someone remade that to like a beat and everything, and remixed it and everything, and it's called rap chop, and it is hysterical. I mean, we watched it like 10 times over the last week.
Oh no!
I think Ash sent it out on his Twitter feed.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty funny.
Oh. So yeah,
definitely have to take a look at this.
Yeah, for sure. We're going down to the next section, which is Player of the Week. Do we have one of those nice little Player of the Weeks that we would like to give out to a Player of the Week?
I don't know. Sliced bread.
I think we should give everyone's mother.
Oh yeah, today was Mother's Day.
When we recorded this.
Yeah.
And on that same theme, we would like to also offer a special Happy Mother's Day to Bulletstorm's mother. He bought a T-shirt, and his mother was upset about buying stuff online because she does not like that and thinks we're gonna steal the money. And we just like to say we appreciate the money, and yes, we did steal it.
Yeah.
And we're not giving it back, and you're not getting a shirt. So, but Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And no, we are just kidding. We will definitely give a shirt to your son.
Yeah. Also, Fritz mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Are we gonna give everyone's mother?
No, just those two.
Okay.
So that leaves us with Player of the Week. Sliced bread?
Sure, sliced bread for the
bumpers.
bumpers.
Should also probably give
bread.
we all have wives and girlfriends that are mothers.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
So and I've got to say how much I appreciate my child's mama for letting us do this podcast every Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
and y'all's child's mamas.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Sort
yeah.
of child's mamas.
That's true. Yeah.
So thank y'all.
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day. And
wow, Brent just got all mushy. That was awesome.
I know. I'm crying over here.
Did I tell you we got a puppy?
No.
God, it's gonna be huge.
Oh, it's gonna be peeing all over the carpet.
Are we done?
Are we done? Can we be done?
Sliced bread. Congratulations! Thank you for the bumpers and all the contributions throughout the months, and also
bread.
Let's do a little thing that we like to do at the end of the episode by thanking our sponsor, lowpings.net. You guys are great. Thank you for the servers, and go get their server. It's great. It's cheap. It's excellent. Also, at the end here, we're going to play a song by Johnny Napalm called Guy We Call Chaos. Chaos, or Brent, this is to you. It's a good song.
I haven't heard this yet.
Yeah, it's excellent. And it's funny that this is on the Jennings episode because it is actually done with no backup. It's like it's all a cappella, just like Jennings does. And Johnny didn't know that Jennings was on the show. It's just a weird coincidence, but it's a really good song. Also, a song by Saint Lion and Saint Tegotek.
And stick around after these songs. We will be going into our Warp podcast.
Yes. Actually, a little thing about this song. It's called The Next Rat Hole, the one by Saint Lion and Saint Tegotek. I slowed down when I can't say a thing. The song relates to a quote of the chat on episode 72, somewhere around 33 minutes and 20 seconds, where he got mentioned. And it was from Wes, and you can hear that in the song. It's good. It's actually clever. Anyway, and following that, in the very tail end, is another tiny little song by Jenning, a very short one. And that is it for this episode 70 Fizzle.
Thanks, y'all, everyone. Especially you, Johnny. You wouldn't write a song about this. Awesome.
That is awesome.
Bye.
Yay. Woo.
Ugh. I'm tired.
Well, good. You only have one more podcast to do.